viewmates and viewers. My name is Kiss the Buse, and welcome back to KTB Network. Alternatively, you can call me Bo or Brian. I go by either. Today I wanted to react to either Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers or Ryan. But Jeremy had a longer video, so I want to know what he has to say. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch.
Well, good news and bad news for Ubisoft. We're going to start out with the bad news first. Ubisoft has formed a gaming subsidiary with Chinese tech giant Tencent, meaning
we already know what's going to happen. It's going to dissolve into this entity, and it's just going to be dismantled.
There's going to be quite a bit of restructuring going on, and Ubisoft employees are very, very nervous. Now, you might ask, well, Jeremy, you said there's good news and bad news, and that's the bad news because you have a lot of nervous employees.
Worst case scenario.
Over at Ubisoft right here. On all company email was sent out to Ubisoft employees. That's from Grums. Ubisoft employees are nervous. Well, there's good news, Ubisoft. And I want you all to remember this because this is the most important aspect of anything that has happened at your company, according to the weirdos on Twitter. Your official account ratioed Elon Musk, so the company must be saved and your jobs must all be okay, ladies and gentlemen. Because look at there, Elon Musk getting one of the most generational ratios on this platform. Ubisoft must be so happy and pleased because, hey, this must translate to sales. This is how you're going to save your company. Elon spent $44 billion on this platform only to get the most diabolical ratio I have ever seen from the official Assassin's Creed Shadows account. Well, I'm wondering if that's going to save your company because why aren't people talking about the actual video game? If the video game is so fantastic and it's so phenomenal, why aren't...
I don't choose a side, so I'm all for the shade on either side.
People talking about it. Why are...
Well, I'm mostly on the, counterculture. What's considered counterculture, but...
Are they talking about Elon Musk getting ratioed by the official account? As Grum says right here, Assassin's Creed official account is now trying to ratio Elon. First me, now Elon. Next step, downsizing and layoffs. I'm just asking questions. If the game is so fantastic, why are people not talking about it? But let's get further into this email right here. After the announcement, understandably, employees are now nervous. And in a follow-up email, hello, everyone. I wanted to follow up immediately with you all.
First and foremost, I want to emphasize that we announced the powerful leader, a powerful enabler, and exciting opportunity for Ubisoft. Way to lessen the blow.
All in Montreal, Quebec. First and foremost, I want to emphasize that the agreement we announced is a powerful enabler and an exciting opportunity for Ubisoft. It will help us accelerate our evolution and improve how we make games with greater focus and agility. Tencent's investment is a strong testament to their trust in our ability to grow Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow Six, blah, 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 blah.
You still matter,
you still
sweater.
Matter, sort of, Also, I want to be clear, if you're not currently working on these brands, it doesn't mean your work matters any less. This agreement will benefit all of Ubisoft, giving us the means to spark more innovation and creativity across the board. This marks the beginning of a new chapter, and you will play a vital role in reshaping it. In the coming weeks and months, we will work hard to build the best organization possible for Ubisoft, for our teams, and our players. Reorganization inbound, baby.
Right.
Of course, this brings some uncertainty.
Already at the bottom.
Right now, we may not have all the detailed answers, but we are committed to communicating with you transparently and regularly, supporting you. And he's just saying, I'm using language that means I can still do layoffs.
It's crazy as an HR representative, you have to find ways to maneuver your writing in ways that's so puzzling, that in ways that has to be deciphered so the company doesn't go in panic mode. But most people are able to decipher it anyway.
Don't hesitate to reach out to them and stay tuned. Oh man, this is so great right here. So of course that's the actual copyright there from it. So again, this is so funny. Now, I don't find joy in people losing their jobs, but
No,
I
of
do
course not.
find joy in woke activists that would rather celebrate a fucking ratio on Twitter because their NPC programming told them they need to hate Elon Musk. Many of these people a few years ago worshipped Elon Musk and thought he was the greatest gift ever given to them, but now because of the new NPC downloads, they're
I don't worship people with money. I don't know. I don't worship celebrities. I don't worship anybody. People, they bleed the same as you and me. Like, what are you talking about? I don't worship anybody that's here with me.
greatest accomplishment, not Assassin's Creed Shadows, not the player base, not the sales. No. We're just going to celebrate a fucking ratio on Twitter because Spaceman bad. This shows the focus of all of them, everyone there. What do you think that, like, we just had a Nintendo Direct today? Do you think that Nintendo fans are celebrating a ratio on Twitter from the official Nintendo account, or do you think that they're excited about video games? Do you think that they're talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 and the announcements that came today with Metroid Prime 4? Actually focusing on the games. And
What's that game in the background? Mortal Kombat? I'm really distracted right now. I mean, I'm listening to what he's saying, but I'm liking the gameplay back there.
don't get me wrong, I'm all for a good ratio. I've talked about it many times on this channel. So the ratio is not necessarily the problem. It's the fact that it's Assassin's Creed Shadows official account, which pays for a gold check mark. So that means you're paying Elon Musk a minimum of $1,000 a month on his platform. And now, instead of focusing on all of the positive aspects of your video game, you're more worried about that you ratioed Elon from the official Assassin's Creed Shadows account. That is absolutely insane. I celebrate ratios when it's fans organically roasting a corporation or something like that, not when a video game official account that's paying Elon over $1,000 a month celebrates a ratio when you're trying to claim that your game is this big success. That's my issue. But Ubisoft has to lean on this nonsense about a fucking ratio because that's all they have going on. And I thought this was a funny tweet right here from Medicare. Let me see if I can reposition that. Everyone ready for the news cycle for AC Shadows? It's selling amazing. Eat shit, chuds. Okay, it didn't sell as much as needed, but it's still a hit.
I saw
Okay,
this.
it isn't a hit. It's kind of shitty, but Ubisoft will survive. Ubisoft fires employees. Ubisoft shutting down.
I'm sorry.
F you, chuds.
Yeah.
Isn't that how it
That's
always
the same
goes?
pattern
And
all the time.
so we're watching this play out in real time right now. And I mean, personally, like, China's not going to put up with their BS, by the way. China's not going to put up with their identity politics and all of that. You're probably going to get better games now that China is involved with
For now.
it. That's just the truth of the matter. I know there's a lot of people that are going to just, be like, oh man, we can't, China bad, all that. I get all that. But just speaking from a pure creative standpoint, Ubisoft's actually going to improve by this, and gamers are going to get better games because of this. So guess what?
Hopefully so.
Looks like the chuds won, baby. That's right. Every single time. But at least you have your ratio, okay? You have your ratio. And that's really all that matters, is that you have your ratio. And Jake Lucky can report on ratios instead of the healthy player base and the healthy sales of the video game. We're more worried about ratios. This is why Ubisoft is in the position that they're in right now. So I am personally loving how this is all playing out. And all of these employees that are nervous Maybe you should have focused on making better games instead of owning the chuds and owning Spaceman bad. But that seems to be all they want to talk about right now. So, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this.
Like, it happened pretty much as I expected. Like, they were just gonna try. They were gonna dissolve into this company. And they still don't learn. They still don't. But all right. If you enjoyed this reaction, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe. If you vibe, become a view today, and just leave a comment down below and let me know what you think and what else you want me to react to, gaming related. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I woke up this morning just to do this. Okay, bye.